Hey everyone, it's me, QP83.
And the reluctant reviewer.
And we're showing off some things that you cannot buy in stores, but you can print at home. So these are 3D printed ball jointed dolls. 3D BJDs. So I thought it would be cool if we showed them off to you because you may be thinking, well, I don't have a 3D printer, I can't do these things. But so many libraries and park districts and public buildings are getting 3D printers for their patrons and the public that you could totally make these things.
Something to do for the summer.
Exactly. So the first project we did was actually spawned by my mother here.
The frog. The most adorable little frog. I didn't string him quite the way he should be. So he kind of does his own thing, but I think actually that he has more character when he does that because he just looks so cool. These guys are have a string that goes through each two of the digits, and this one I did individual strings in each set of digits. So they came out about the same. So I think it's really cute. I love his color.
And the thing with the frog is we had to hot glue a piece in his torso, and we had to hot glue his wrist joint, the wrist ball, together. So he did take some work other than printing and stringing. And we hot glued his eye.
He's also, right there, the pupil. And then he has a string that holds his eyes in on the side.
Yeah, but he turned out pretty awesome. His feet are adorable. And he kind of like flops like a lazy frog.
He does.
So this frog was created by a artist named, on Thingiverse, her name is Loubie, L-O-U-B-I-E. And you can download this file on Thingiverse. The link is down below. It didn't take that long. It probably took maybe like 26 hours worth of printing, give or take. So if you have patience, you can totally print this one, just like all these guys.
My guy, he just doesn't stand, that's all. I don't know why. I don't know what I did wrong, but he doesn't stand.
We're going to print one for me, so then we'll figure out what went wrong. Not that mine are any better, as we'll see.
Yeah.
So the second thing we printed, and this was for me, was Robotica, who is this robot here. She also does not stand on her own. I feel like she could if we had strung her tighter in the leg area.
She's strung pretty good though.
Her arms are good, her head is good.
I think it has to do with her knee joints or something.
Maybe, but she would be this big.
Very cool.
Yes.
And you can get her without the eyes or with eyes that you would paint.
So she turned out really neat. This was designed by someone named Shira, also on Thingiverse. An amazing artist. The torso, just like how the torso and the bust area is, I feel like that's super cool. She did an amazing job on this.
And some people will paint the outlines of her outfit or her right around her breasts and her legs. There's like little knobs and stuff.
Yeah, because she's a robot, technically. I'm just not really good at the art of painting. So I am not doing that. I'm just going to try to find her some clothing. So the thing with her, if you do print her, is her wrists are supposed to turn, but this joint here, like between my fingers, it fused together while printing on my printer. So unfortunately, they don't do that. And also, you'll need to use brims or rims on, I think it's brims on all of these. Because you can't, like, if you think about it, you're printing a hollow torso, so there's not a lot of like filament that's hitting the plate to keep it stable so it doesn't fall over. So you do have to use brims while printing these.
And what is a brim?
It's like extra support on the bed, on the print bed. So there's more, like, there's stuff holding the piece to the bed as opposed to if you were to print this torso piece without any brims. It would just be one like hollow rim, one hollow circle that may or may not last the whole print.
Or if you're used to 3D printers, sometimes it comes out like spaghetti if it's not holding where it's supposed to be, so it'll be gibbledy-gobbledy-goop.
Yeah, but she took about 26 hours to print. Turned out pretty good. She sits well. She sits funny, I should say. Like, she sits well, but her legs look strange when she does. But she can do... Oops. I didn't mean to kick you. She's pretty cool. She's very neat, actually. There's a company in South Africa that printed one like 6 feet tall, literally taller than me. So
really easy to string though.
yeah. So that's Robotica. So you can find the link to her print down in the description as well.
And this little guy.
That is, his name is Jointed Robot. He's also by
Robot.
Shira, who did Robotica.
His fingers are supposed to be able to move, but they fell off, so I had to glue them in so they're stationary. He was a real pain to put the string through.
His arm is one piece, and like Robotica that has like a forearm, an upper arm, and an elbow and a hand, his arm is like, it literally prints this whole forearm and upper arm thing, or lower arm and upper
And you
arm
have to
in
get
one piece.
the cord all the way through there and then back again. So it was a real pain in the neck for a 3mm flexi string to go in there.
I wish he just made an elbow and separated the upper arm and the lower
So
arm.
make him bigger. Make him bigger. He doesn't always like to stand. He's another one you got to position him just right.
But he's kind of cute. His face is
he
really
is
cute.
Just sit down. It's okay. You can sit down. Whoops, I want to.
So yeah, and the nice thing about 3D printers is you can make these any size that you can print. So like Robotica isn't MSD size, she's not 1/6. We could make her as large as we wanted to. The robot, we can make him as large as Robotica if we wanted to. So it's there's a lot of cool stuff. But these are just 3 of the projects that we found for free on Thingiverse. And as I said, so many public places are getting printers for public use.
And the plastic is a little bit different on each kind that we used. I mean, this one will, when you put it in a cold area, turns really blue, blue, blue. This one has a different feel on this body than her or him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is Dremel filament. That's Dremel filament. This is not Dremel filament. But this one's really cool. Like my mom said, it changes color with the temperature change, which is really neat. Because if you put her in a hot car, she'll be like stark white, and then she like cools off, and she's
Really ice blue.
yeah,
Blue.
super cool. But so we just wanted to show these off. There's things that you can do. Just find a printer. There are also websites that will print pieces for you. So if that's what you want to do, say you really want a Robotica or a Frog guy, go to one of those sites. Send them the files, they'll print it for you, and you can string them, and there you have it, a BJD that's much more affordable than if you were to get one in resin.
Oh, yeah.
And just as adorable, I think.
I adore him.
Yeah, I think they all turned out pretty awesome. So, do you think this is the future of dolls? Would you like to see more on the internet for us to print
Oh, yeah,
printers?
sure. It is the new age.
It's definitely do it yourself.
And a lot of libraries have classes, and they've got somebody in there to help you and show you how to do things, and it's worth a try. If there's a program out there, go for it.
Yeah, and these, like I said, these files are free, so you can print them for your own use. Anyways, so let us know, what do you think of these 3 adorable BJDs? Do you know of any other doll files that we should print? Anything similar to these guys, and then we'll print it. And do you want to see like more kind of do-it-yourself, print-it-yourself BJD types of things out there?
But there aren't anymore.
I know, we'll find them. If you guys are talented and create these things, then we can print them.
We've done the dollhouse furniture.
Yes.
That was cute for little kiddos. We've done that. So.
Yes. But this is like, we need more of these on the internet. So
Yeah.
if you're at all talented in creating STL files,
Create it.
create them, put it on Thingiverse, and eventually we'll end up printing it.
Yeah.
So anyways, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.